Where do I put this so I don't knock it over? Hello. Is the microphone on? Yes, it's on. Music is on. Do let me know how the volume is. Because I always think the Bossa Nova playlist is a little bit softer. Volume is a little bit lower than the other one, even though I set it at the same decibel. So let me know. Let me know if I should put it up. Good morning. Hello. Hi Anik. Hi Natasha. Hi Marianne. Hi Isabel. Hi Miranda. Good morning everyone. How is everyone? It is a very sunny morning here. We've been having great weather in Inverness, so that is very exciting. Yeah, it's been great. I mean, it usually does still rain every day. For like 5 minutes, you're like in a room and you're like, is it raining? Oh yeah, it's raining. And then 5 minutes later, it's stopped. Right. I had to quickly recharge my headphones. So it's a little bit delayed. But yeah, how is everyone doing? What is everyone working on? I'd love to hear it. Tell me your current projects, because I'm always looking for some inspiration, and otherwise, you know, I think the rest of the viewers also really appreciate it to know what other people are making. Good morning, Alina. Right. Oh, right. Let me just put the link somewhere. I haven't posted in the Facebook group yet. If you don't know, if you're not in the Facebook group, it is, New Leaf Designs, Knitting and Crochet Crew. And the and is the symbol, the ampersand. Where do I get the link for this? Right. There we go. Add a photo. Hi Chris, good morning. Alina is working on Hutte in Plutelopi. I can't wait to finish it as it's too rustic for this weather. Oh yeah, I totally get it. It's fine to work on in winter. It's gorgeous yarn though. Are you using one strand or multiple strands? Because I always hear that it's best for this yarn to use multiple strands, but I've always just used it single-stranded. Natasha finished her diagonal baby blanket, yay! I had ordered other yarn for that as well, so I'm turning that into a granny square baby blanket. Oh, that's so cute. Hi, Ivana. Welcome. And Anik is working on Itigran socks. I probably mispronounced that. I don't know what it is. Itigran socks, round 2 of Sock Madness. Oh, let me just Google that. Itigran socks. Okay, let's see. There are 2 different ones. Oh, no. It's... Ooh. Okay, so it has lots of cable detail, but like one stitch. Well, it might be twisted stitches instead of cables, actually. Oh, that's really, really beautiful. And seems very challenging. Oh yeah, it says socks with a twist. Top-down socks with twisted stitches pattern. Heel strong with unusual gusset and shaped toe. Pattern is inspired by Whalebone Alley, located at Itigran Island at the north of Russia. Okay, I have no idea how to pronounce it, but it's cool. And Miranda is starting with knitting 2 socks at the same time. Yay! Oh, so exciting! Yeah, I'm curious what you think of it, because some people really, really love it, and some people are like, ugh, give me 1 sock at a time. And yeah, I suppose I'm in the second group. I knit 2 at a time sometimes, but I prefer just a single sock, just because it seems to go faster. Oh, Alina's using 1 strand. Okay. Hi, Evelyn. Good morning. Evelyn is working on Ariana cardigan. Heerlijk ontspannen. Nice and relaxing granny crochet. Ariana cardigan. Let's see if I can find that one. I think there are a couple cardigans. Oh, is it like with the granny square but like diagonal? That's really beautiful. I've seen this pattern before. Oh yeah, it's in my favorites. It's in my Ravelry favorites. That's really beautiful. It's really nice twist to the granny square. Oh, I lost the chat. Where are you? There you are. Isabel is working on 2 Grinda shawls for friends by Lit Up Yarn, but keeping the colors secret till I gift them. Ooh, that's so exciting. Oh, I love the Grinda shawl. It's beautiful. And Tatiana is such a talented designer. I used to translate patterns for her, and I am in awe of her designing skills. And yeah, sometimes I'm a bit jealous of her, but you know, mostly I'm just cheering her on because I know this gives her so much joy, and yeah, I love seeing it. Oh, Alina has her eyes set on the Ariana cardigan as well. Can't decide on colors. Yeah, that is, I think, often the most difficult part of a next craft project, like which colors, because it can be really tricky to decide, okay, is this color a color that I like to see, or is it a color that I like to wear, or is it both? Then you're very lucky. Ivana is knitting on her seashore. Yay! Miranda says, it's the first time I try knitting 2 socks at a time. I'll let you know which is my favorite 1 sock or 2 socks at a time. Yes, please do. I'm always very, very curious. I'm also knitting a pair of socks, but I'm very slow on this pair because I keep getting distracted with other projects. Well, I suppose this sock is my kind of in-between project, so that's fine. So wait, actually, I need to just, yes, okay, sorry, just a little laptop thing, setting up the screens and everything. Right. Oh, I would love to have, like, instead of a laptop, have an actual computer and then 2 screens. That would be so much easier. So I'm working on a pair of socks. It's with, I left the ball downstairs, but it's with Escapius Arcadia, which is a really fun self-striping yarn. Maybe more self-patterning because the stripes are very irregular, which is fun. But I was knitting this bit and I thought, okay, this is a wider stripe. Okay. Oh, is this right? Is this right? Oh, okay, there's another color. Oh, there's the same color again. But I think it looks a bit weird now, but I think, you know, it is a repeat. So it will have the same length block on this one, and then I think it won't look as weird. I mean, I do really like it. I mean, but socks always look weird when they're not being worn, is it? So this is toe up, as always. I'm a toe up girl. But it does have a gusset. So a gusset, if you don't know, is like increases on the side. So you make room for your ankle. And it's really nice. I think you can see it better on this side, the increases, for some reason. And then I still do a shorter heel, a little bit of a heel flap to decrease all of those extra stitches. And the decrease, that these are all decreases. You can see I increased all of these, all of these stitches here, and then here I'm decreasing all of them. So and then I picked up a stitch or 2 at the side, which I then also decreased here. And I made it a little ankle sock with a long ribbing, so I can fold it over if I want, or yeah, I just really love the fit of long ribbing. Yeah, that's really comfortable to me. Yeah, so now I'm knitting the second one, and I have to, like, I like just knitting one sock at a time, but I really have to remember, okay, exactly how many stitches did I cast on? Did I cast on 10 or 12, or, you know, I mean, yeah. And then did I do a lot of increases at first, or do I do gradual increases? So yeah, I really should write that down. But I did already write up the pattern, because this is not the first pair of socks that I'm knitting for this pattern. But sometimes I don't follow my own pattern. Anyway, let's see. Alina says I bought browns, but I for the Ariana cardigan, but I would love some pop of colors. Can't decide. Red, blue, pink. Oh yeah, yeah, with browns. I mean, like browns with like red and kind of a lavender purple. That is really in right now. But you know, blue, it could also be so gorgeous, whether it's like a navy blue or more like a turquoise blue, like this is more aqua actually, but this could be really beautiful with a brown, or a really soft sky blue. Yeah, but yeah, see, colors, that's one of the most difficult things. Also, kind of like this salmon looks really good with brown. Evelyn says, I use self-colored yarn for my granny square, so I have to sew 2 strands. That is so clever. Oh, have you seen, by the way, there's this yarn by Katia, I think, that is like granny square in a ball or something. So if you crochet exactly to the gauge they want, you know, you get a short, like, I don't know, it's probably still meters long, but you get a short bit for your first round, and then a longer bit for your second round. So it's kind of like engineered to be crocheted as a continuous granny square. But like, it was very expensive, at least last time I checked. Sorry. Johanna says, I love the colors on your sock. Thank you. More love for the sock. Thank you. Yeah, I really like it as well. Oh, I should have said, this is Scapious Arcadia in the Reef colorway. And it kind of does look like coral, so that's cute. Evelyn is a cuff down sock girl. Yeah, I mean, whatever is better for you. I mean, I know lots of people like cuff down socks because the start is less fiddly than a toe up, which I totally understand. Oh, it's Be Real time. Oh, I just missed it. Okay, I'll still post. Sorry, I have to do Be Real. Especially now that I live a bit further away from my family, I really like Be Real. If you don't know, it's like an app where you get a notification each day saying, Be Real time, take a picture, and it's really nice just seeing, you know, you just see photos of, you know, people with their breakfast, and then in the office, and yeah, it's fun seeing what my friends are up to. Anyway, Alina says, have you tried a Godet heel? I think that's how it's called. Let's Google that. Godet heel knitting. Okay. Okay, no, I haven't tried it, I think. Let's see if I can find some better pictures. Every picture that I'm seeing of the Godot heel is using like variegated colors yarn, so it's a bit difficult to see. Oh, really cute. Yeah, I don't really know how to explain it. So the gusset is like, I knit the gusset and then you knit the heel, and the heel flap is kind of like this. And with the Godot heel, the heel flap is kind of like this, so that the gusset is more like a different shape. Sorry, I'm doing a really bad job of explaining that. And it seems to be worked cuff down. I really want to try out different sock heels. What's the app called? Be Real. So BE and then Real, REAL. Yeah. It was the idea like that on Instagram everyone is fake, and on this app everyone is real. You know, because you get this notification and you need to take a picture. So you can't wait to kind of make a pretty picture. So that's fun. That's fun. Oh, you love the Godot heel for toe up. Okay. Okay, because it looked... Okay. Okay, well maybe you could knit it like both ways, because on the socks I saw the decreases for the toe. Okay. I'll write it down. I also, a couple months ago, finally bought the pattern for the Fish Lips Kiss heel. So, so I'll give that a go. Kind of intimidated, because it's a very, very long pattern. But yeah, we will see. So I will set up my camera. Right. Please? Hello, please? Maybe there's an update. App Store. Annoying. Droid Cam. Update, yeah. Okay. Thanks for telling me. Yeah. So, what are we doing today? I am going to be knitting the border of my blanket, but first I'm going to finish it on the little piece that I have. Just, you know, for a bit of extra practice before I do the real thing. By the way, let me take this opportunity while it is doing its thing to show you the blanket again. I mean, I haven't shown it to you in full yet because last time Momo was sitting on it. Momo is my cat. I learned the seal from one of So Sweet Violets. Oh, but I make some modifications now. If you use a lot, I know it works better for me. Oh, okay. So what do you modify about it? That would be interesting to know. Ta-da. Wait, let me actually stand back. Move the chair. I love it so much. I really love it. Yeah. But now we do the border all around all of these squares. Yep, all around. So there's 10 squares in the width, 8 squares from top to bottom. So we need to do 10 plus 10 plus 16 is 36. There are 36 squares in the outline, on the outside. And and I haven't even completed this, which is a sample that I started last year in summer. So, right. Right. It looks like a quilt. Yeah. Yeah, because how I've sewed everything together, there's like this little dent in between the squares. I really like that. Thank you. Ivana says, I've missed the conversation, but I use an app called Knit Companion. Oh, right, I've heard about that. You know, it's really handy if you kind of okay, I hope it's working. If you use your like if you have your patterns on your phone or your tablet, and you can kind of pin where you are in the pattern. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Yeah, it is. This started out as such like an idea, like, okay, I'll just knit this blanket. Who knows? It might, you know, it might be nice. And now I think it is one of the prettiest things I ever made. So I'm really happy about that. Let's see. Why is it not working? Maybe I should just close everything and then open it. Right. Okay, so Droid cam. Yes. Hello? Why are you not working? Why? So annoying. Okay, wait. Okay, refresh device list. Kind of not what I want. No. Okay, just a little patience. This is so annoying. Yeah. Yes, please, 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 yes. Oh, goodness. Why did that not work? It's there. Always confused why it doesn't work the first time. But I guess that's the thing with technology and stuff, and why the most common solution is you turn it off and on again. Oh, Momochi. Yeah. Such a hard life. Yeah. Hi, Momo. Aw, she's purring. Hi, Momo. You want to sit on my chair? Okay. Right, thank goodness that we got this to work. Oh, Alina, happy birthday for your mother-in-law. Okay. Mama. Okay, so last time I finished seaming the blanket, and then I did a poll on which color to use for the border. And the idea was that I would start that border today. But, you know, I kind of want to use these needles. And I think I should just finish this one first. And I haven't really decided yet on the color. Still doubting between... Okay, say that? You're doubting between something? Between two blue colors. And you know, I think I'm just gonna pick one. I don't think it really matters, you know. I don't think it's a you know, live or die situation. So yeah. So let me show you which colors, because if you were here last time, we had color A, color B, color C, and color D for the blanket. And even though there are more blues in this than there are reds and purples, this one immediately felt like too much was going on. This one I found too dark. Yeah. And it's often very quickly sold out at stores because people really like this color. So I figured, you know, that's the kind of thing you have to think about it as a designer. Is this going to be in stock easily for people, or are they going to get frustrated if it's not in stock? Are shopkeepers going to be frustrated when another pattern calls for the same color over and over again? Because yes, I do use that color a lot. But then there's these. And incidentally, this is the same color here. And I love this one. I think, you know, this was my favorite one. But I think this might be my favorite one now. But almost nobody voted for this. And a lot of people voted for this. So I think I might just have to go with this one. Because I love it. I love this color. But yeah, I just... you know, there was doubt. So I thought I would stall and finish this one instead. All of these colors are very spring-like, aren't they? Very seasonally appropriate. Especially with Easter coming up. I'm actually gonna be back in the Netherlands for Easter. Gonna be visiting my family. And the Easter weekend is a weekend that we usually celebrate with my in-law family, because you know they're quite a big family. You know, my partner has 4 sisters, so with Christmas it's a little bit difficult getting everyone together, and so we figured that we pick Easter as our weekend that every year we spend together. Oh, you have a new ring. Yeah, I don't wear this all the time, but yeah, my mom got this ring for me. She gave it to me when I had my book launch, and this is actually, it's the wedding rings of my grandparents on my mom's side, melted together, and my mom added a ruby when she had her first salary at her first job. So yeah. Yeah, it's really nice. It's too big to go on my ring finger. I mean, sometimes it's even too big to go on my middle finger. But so that's why I don't wear it a lot, because sometimes it's so loose that I worry about losing it, and you know that's the last thing I want to do. So, but when I know that I'm just gonna stay at home all day, I can wear it. Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? Oh, I love like emotional jewelry, you know, jewelry with a backstory. I also have my grandmother's engagement ring, but it doesn't fit me anymore. So I might give it to one of my nieces so that they can hopefully wear it. So I'm kind of trying out how many stitches I need to skip. Right now I'm picking 2 stitches and then skipping 1. That seems to be working. But yeah, so I'll be in the Netherlands for Easter. We are taking the ferry from Newcastle to IJmuiden next Friday. And I'm taking loads of Easter eggs. Sketches, yeah. Sometimes I mix words together. Yeah, so I'm taking lots of chocolate eggs because holy moly. Like, the British are not really known for their chocolate. At least, I don't think so. But they have a lot of chocolate eggs. And to be fair, they have a lot of chocolate, period. They have a lot of like Cadbury, but like 99% of if all of the chocolate here is milk chocolate. And lots of my family does not really like milk chocolate. How are you going around the corner? Right, so I had a think about this when designing it. I thought, okay, how do I do this? Do I kind of short row it? I think this will block out. It'll be fine. Or maybe I think I picked up too many stitches here, but you know, it's good to know. It's good to kind of I'm gonna leave this in here as a education piece. I'm going around the corner. I am after I get to the last stitch here, I go on for 5 more rows. This is all in the pattern and in the tutorial video. I go on for 5 more rows, at least I think it's 5. I cast off until the very last stitch, and then I pick up stitches on this side, and then I continue. But I'm gonna do it now anyway. Are you visiting Knit and Not? Can you do anything else this year? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't have any other visits planned to the Netherlands. And lots of people are coming here to visit us. So I'm not sure. When is the Knit and Not? Knit and Not. Oh right, they have two shows this year. One is in April. Okay, so I definitely can't. Wait, why doesn't it say when? 11, 12, 13 April. Yeah, I'll be going back on the 6th of April. And then the start of October, and that is actually also Shetland Wool Week. Because Shetland Wool Week starts on like 28th of September or something, and then you know, it's one full week. So I think no, I think definitely not. Knit and Not. Crea du 30th of October to 3rd of November. You know, that might be an option, but you know, I'm also gonna be traveling to my family for Christmas, and you know, it's just too expensive, and it's too stressful to to visit every month. And you know, I don't mean that. I mean, thank you for asking. But yeah, I don't think this year that I will be able to attend. Okay, I just picked up the corner. Do you pick every second row? Yeah, so right now I'm doing 2 rows and then skipping 1. And I know that it's probably gonna be different here because, you know, it's a different direction. But so here, yeah, I was doing 2 and then skipping 1. Oh, here I did 3 in a row and then skipped 1. Yeah. But yeah. Okay, I actually need to grab my pattern for this. Colorwork sampler blanket, yes please. This is why I need more screens. Everything on my tiny laptop screen is too much. Right. The border. No, I don't want an AI assistant. What is this? Okay. Piece of paper. Right. Keep knitting for 5 more rows. Starting and ending with wrong side row, yeah. Okay. So, we do the wrong side row, and I'm gonna run out of yarn. Slip 1. Purl 1. That might be a mistake. Right, I always knit the first stitch. The last. That's a mistake. How come I never... Yup. Okay. That was the wrong side row. Okay. Slip one, knit one, purl one. Ooh. Yeah, I have to attach a new ball now. Knit one. Yeah, and then this is purl one, yes. Because we don't need the decorative edge on this side. I'll have to check the video though. Okay, wait, I did a right side and then I did a wrong side. Good. It is difficult to keep track of this. Right. So now, bind off in pattern. Yeah. So slip one, knit one, bind off, purl one, bind off, knit one, bind, oh. And purl one, bind off. There's a hole here because of the change in yarns. Okay, and then so we knit a couple rows. We bind off every stitch but one. And yeah, and then we pick up 3 stitches here and 1 through the edge, and then we have 5 stitches again. One, two, 3, and 4. There. Yeah, and then we turn. Yeah, so I wrote as the last stitch purl one. That does not make sense. Oh, I'm doing slip one knit. Oh, okay. Then the pattern is correct. Again, I just apparently cannot follow my own pattern. It was right. Sorry. Sorry, old me, you were correct. Okay. It's kind of more difficult to pick up on this side. keep knitting the last stitch. Need to purl that and then slip knitwise. I do like how the corner is looking. I think it looks very neat. Right, and on this side I'm trying knitting one row and then skipping one row. Because the rows are closer together than the stitches are horizontally. So that's why you need to skip more often on this side. Oh, I think that's looking really good. Okay, I'm gonna continue here every second row and see if that looks good. Because it is kind of difficult. You only really notice if it's working, if you've done like 10 centimeters or so. Try and error, yes. Exactly. I've had to rip this out so many times. You know, that's also why it took me so long to get to this point. But really, the finishing touches are so important. Like the cast off on a sweater or the ribbing on a sweater. The cast off on a sock. That can make all the difference between it being a comfortable sock and, you know, not wanting to wear it. You don't want it to be too tight. You don't want it to be so loose that it's flipping over. It's a balance. Yeah, it's looking good so far. And on the other side, you know, it's funny because here it's laying flat and here it's standing up. But here, I'm pretty sure I did 3 pickups and then 1, yeah, 3 pickups, 1 skip. That's so weird. But yeah, I'll try again. We will see. I'll try again on the other side. Because, you know, it might also be that, you know, this side is something, it's not blocked, but this one is, how do you say that? It's older. So maybe it has relaxed into this shape. Maybe. Yeah. But yeah. But yeah, I'll take a picture before blocking of everything. And then I'll block it and see. Because, you know, the only thing that really matters is how it looks after it's blocked, because it can look really good, you know, while you're knitting it or just after knitting it. But, you know, you are going to wash the sweater, so that's the important, you know, that's the most important measurement. Okay, I'm coming up to the second square. And there are a few stitches here that are just, you know, in the fold. And so you want to skip even more stitches here, because if you pick up all of those, then it's going to be very wonky. So basically the stitches that are in the fold, you want to skip those as well. Are we there? Okay. So I might just, yeah, I can still skip one and then pick up this one. And then for the next one, I'm going to pick it up in the yellow. What was that? Okay. It's funny how this is rolling underneath. But that's because of that this stockinette, this rolls. So before blocking, the border kind of rolls with it. See? Yeah. Is that frozen? Oh, goodness. Please come back. Camera. Yeah, there we go. Technology today. I don't know, is Mercury in retrograde or something? Okay, for some reason, I'm doing this side differently than I did the first side, which is really weird. I'm gonna show you how it looks. So this side, right? You can see the edge of the square, you can see it here, which you can also see on, you know, the horizontal side. And I kind of like that, but I just thought like, oh, I've done the other side already. Let's see if I can tell whether I did a, you know, skip every second row as well. And on the other side, you see almost nothing of the edge of the square, and the edge of the square is on the bottom. How did I do that? How did I do that? I mean, I like both ways. I think I have an idea of how I did that. I think instead of going in and wrapping this way, right? I think I picked up this bar and then did that. I think I did that because then the edge of the square is there. I think I'm gonna do it like this. But because that's how I did it in the tutorial video. But it's funny, isn't it? Like if you pick up the horizontal bar, just picking up a few in a row here, then the edge of the square gets turned to the other side. Yeah, anyway. I'm just gonna keep doing it how I've done it here. But it's interesting, isn't it? So many ways of doing the same thing. after I finished the one baby blanket, you know, the one behind me here, I mentioned I was also working on another baby blanket, which I'm making for a friend. And she sometimes watches the live stream, so I can't knit it on stream. But I can show you the swatches that I made, because I also showed her. And I'm knitting a honeycomb baby blanket. And I did 2 swatches of honeycomb. And they might not look super different, but this one is 1 stitch wider than this one. And honeycomb stitches, they usually, I think, I shouldn't be saying this, but honeycomb stitches are, it's one of the most hated stitches in knitting. Because it's lots of, you know, 2x2 cables. And yeah, but it's actually, I'm, you know, I really like the process now of knitting the blanket. But yeah, I tried out these 2 different honeycomb patterns, and I'm gonna do a Patreon video about this, because, you know, this does not look very different, but it is different in it. And that's another part of, you know, being a designer. And you have to think to yourself, okay, I want to make something like this, but how can I make it more enjoyable to knit? Because this one is much more enjoyable to knit than this one. But I'm gonna keep it a secret for now until I do the Patreon video. You might be able to tell a little difference here with the first one and the second one. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm knitting the honeycomb blanket. So I have it downstairs, and I'm working on it every day. But you know, she's due sometime in June or July, so I have some time. But yeah, lots of blankets this year. Apparently, I really like making them. Oh boy, time is flying today. It's almost 12. I did start a little later today. Usually I live stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Last Tuesday I was swamped with tax return stuff. It's the very last tax return that I'm doing for the Netherlands. So I really wanted to get this right. And it's always just, you know, it takes a while to gather all of the information, you know. So yeah, I had to spend the day just focused on that. And what works really well for me if I have to do something that I don't really want to do is to set a timer. And this is often called the Pomodoro timer. So I set a timer for 20 or 30 minutes. Usually the first time I do it, it's 20 minutes. Or sometimes even 10 minutes. Because I don't want to do something and then I set a timer like, okay, just do 10 minutes and then you can do something else. And that works really well for me. And some people have been doing this with answering emails, which I might do as well because I don't like answering emails. And adding a timer just gives me this kind of, I don't know, just extra incentive to do it. And then when the timer goes off, I get up, I get a drink, I don't know, cuddle Momo, and you know, usually take a break for like 5 minutes, and then I get back and set another timer, and then I might do a 20-minute timer, or then I might do a 30-minute timer. And this always kind of works for me. The stupid thing is that I often forget to use it. So I'll have something that I really don't want to do, and and then I forget that, you know, this tactic can actually make me do it. Okay. Ah, this looks really good, right? I mean, it's rolling over because it's not blocked. So if I shake it up, it will want to turn to the wrong side, which is a totally normal thing with unblocked stockinette things. So we don't email you. I mean, feel free to email me or send messages, but yeah. Don't be offended if I don't reply within a week. Yeah, I usually tend to feel a lot of guilt for not replying to messages in time. It can feel a little bit overwhelming. But yeah. Okay, now there's the question. Do I pick up that stitch as well? Even though it's not, it's the next row, it's not, so I can't. Yeah, I think we pick up that one as well. Hello, Sandra Dodds with it dots. Hello. Oh, right. So I picked up the quarter. So then the one after was the first wrong side row. And then, yeah. Okay. So now I cast off this side again. And we turn and pick up stitches here. One, two, three, and here I'm really just picking up, this is in a tutorial video as well, but I'm really just picking up these loops, which might seem counterintuitive, because usually I advise against picking up the loop right at the edge, as it creates a hole. But as you see, it doesn't create a hole that is larger than in the rest of this border, right? Because moss stitch, that's the stitch we're doing, tends to create some kind of holy, you know, kind of a eyelet fabric if you pull on it. And, you know, that's only if you pull on it. If you just let it, you know, let it stay in place, it usually does not look holy. But yeah, so I'm just picking up those stitches at the edge. They're really easy to see. And yeah, it doesn't create any holes that we don't want. So and then I pick up one extra stitch through the loop at the corner. Okay, Sandra, are you just trying out your keyboard? It's fine. um, and now we are on the horizontal side again, so I need to again see which stitches to pick up. I think on this side I'm gonna continue doing picking up 2 and then skipping the 3rd one like I did here, here, and then on this side I'm gonna do the same as I did here, which is knit 3, skip 1. Yeah, gonna give that a go. And you can really see that this fabric is now rolling over, which is fine. There's still some tension in the yarn, so I need to wash it so that it can relax. And this is really great to try out, and after I block it, I'm gonna see what looks best, and then I'm gonna add that as recommendations in the pattern as well, because I think that's really valuable to know. And I didn't include it because most designers don't really include that kind of information. They just say, oh, you know, pick up this many stitches on that side. Which is fine if you're a experienced knitter, but if you're a beginner knitter, and I mean, I don't think beginner knitters would be doing this pattern, but if you're a beginner knitter, you know, trying your first sweater pattern, and for the neckline it just says, oh, you know, pick up stitches, then that can be really overwhelming. stream here. And because there's no way I'm gonna finish this in, you know, another 10 minutes or so. I think it will be another half hour. So I'm going to finish this and let you know what works best here. I really do like the corners. They really do look nice. And I made some good progress. I was just here, I think, just before this corner, and you know, so I did about 2 hours over 2 squares. I mean, let's say 3, right, with the little bit at the corner. So yeah, that's about 40 minutes for 1 square. And I have 36 outer squares on the blanket, so 36 times 40 minutes. I don't even want to know the answer. It's going to be a lot, but I'll do it at some point. I still haven't decided if I can actually do this on stream because the blanket is so difficult to manage, but we will try. Anyways, I will be back. No. Yep. I will be back next Tuesday. Thank you, Evelyn. Next Tuesday, yes. On the 26th. Yes. And then Thursday, yeah, I think I can make it, but it will be the day before we go to the Netherlands, so I'll be packing as well. But I mean, I can make time, 2 hours. Okay, I'm not gonna make any promises. I hope I can make it. But the week after that, so in the week of Easter and then, you know, the first couple days of April, I'll be with my family in the Netherlands, so I'll be taking that week off streaming. I'll be posting on Instagram, I'll be posting on Facebook, so yeah, if you'd like to see updates of what I'm up to during that holiday, then please follow me on Instagram or Facebook or both, and I'll be sure to put some pictures there. Thanks everyone so much for watching. Thanks Evelyn, thank you Yvonne, thank you Miranda, thank you Anik, thank you Natasha, thank you Chris. Oh god, I'm sure I've missed a lot of people. Thank you Marianne. And it's always such a nice, such a treat to have you here with me. Thank you Isabel. Yeah, have a great rest of the day. I hope you have a great weekend ahead of you. It's almost the weekend. And yeah, I hope to see you next Tuesday. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.